So in this session, we will explain a new section, the integumentary system. So it's chapter 33, section 3. So our key concept today, that the integumentary system has many tissues that protect the body. Okay, before that, let me ask you something. Do you ever wonder what is the biggest organ in our bodies? Do you remember? We said that the biggest organ is the skin, and the skin is part of the integumentary system. Now, the integumentary system helps maintain homeostasis. How? The integument is the body system that surrounds all other organ systems. Excuse me. So it's for example, the skin that surrounds all the system. So we are closed system, not open system. So our organs are protected by the skeletal system, then the muscular system, and over all these systems, we have integumentary system. Okay, the integumentary system consists of many parts: the skin, hair, nails, oil glands, sweat glands, proteins such as keratin. Now, this picture here is a microscopic picture showing us the structure of nails. It's actually dead cells stacked on each other. The integumentary system removes substances from the body, like the sweat glands. The sweat glands remove substances from the body, like urine, water, salts, urea. Okay, so we have pores on our skin that it's apart from integumentary system, and it removes substances from our body, like water, like salts, like urea. So we have sweat glands here, and we have pores. The sweat glands remove water, salts, urea. Now, the outermost layer of the skin is the epidermis. It's a dead skin cells, contain a lot of oils, pores. So this is the skin, okay? This is the first layer, epidermis. This is the second layer. I'll explain it later. And this is the third layer. So epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin. It contains pores and dead cells, dead skin cells, oils, and beneath this dead skin cells layer, you will find a live cell that in a constant state of dividing. Now, cells in the epidermis produce keratin and melanin. Keratin makes cells waterproof and tough feeling. Melanin is dark pigment that absorb UV rays. So instead of the ultraviolet rays penetrate to your internal organs, we have melanin cells that absorb these rays. Now, the second layer is dermis. This is the dermis. The dermis contains sweat glands, oil glands, pressure receptors, blood vessels, hair follicles. So this is this is a hair follicle. You will find on the oil follicle, the hair follicle, oil glands. This is why your hair feels sometimes oily, because the oil glands produce a huge amount of oil. That's why your hair sometimes feels oily. We have pressure receptors here. We will learn it in the nervous system. In the pressure receptors receive any pressure and transmit the feeling to the brain. the impulse to the brain will interpret this impulse to a feeling. Now we have sweat glands. As we saw, the sweat glands in the dermis ends in pores in the epidermis. Okay, and we have the and that's it. Sorry. So the dermis has sweat glands, oil glands, pressure receptors, blood vessels, hair follicles. Now, a hair follicle is a pit of cells that produces hair. The dermis also produce elastin and collagen. From the name, elastin means elasticity, collagen means rigidity. So elastin makes skin flexible. This is why when you pinch yourself, you'll find that your skin is not tearing apart because of elastin. And collagen gives skin its shape. Now, interesting fact about collagen, the wrinkles in your skin means a low amount of collagen. It's a symptom you'll find in elderly people. The wrinkles means the very low percentage of collagen. That's why most cosmetics, they care about skin cosmetics. You'll find collagen is an essential part of your cream, for example. Now, beneath the dermis, we have a layer of fat, subcutaneous fat. This is the subcutaneous fat. The subcutaneous fat cushions the blood vessels, okay? Cushions the blood vessels, and it connected to the other organs via connective tissue. Now, let me have a jump over here. So, the integumentary system, it's this page, 958. So, we define the integumentary system. We are, I'm summarizing the chapter. We knew that keratin is a
keratin, a hard protein that forms hair, bird feathers, nails, and horns.
Good. We also defined the layers of the skin. It's the epidermis and the dermis and the subcutaneous fat. So the epidermis is the
epidermis, the outer surface layer of cells of a plant or animal.
Good. And the epidermis contains the dead cells, okay, the pores, and beneath the dead cells we'll find live cells in a constant state of dividing. The dermis again.
Dermis, the layer of skin below the epidermis.
Okay, it contains the glands and the cells that maintain the skin structure by producing elastin and collagen. Elastin is a protein, gives the skin its flexibility, as explained, allowing it to stretch without tearing. Collagen is a dense protein that gives skin a shape. As a person ages, collagen molecules become weak and clump. Clumping collagen is one factor that contributes to wrinkles. So wrinkles are nothing but clumping collagen. Now, the dermis also contains sweat glands, oil glands, and hair follicle. So a hair follicle is
hair follicle, pit in the dermis of the skin that contains cells that produce hair.
Good. So now, for your homework, I need you to search something called eccrine glands. Eccrine glands. Again, eccrine glands. Eccrine glands, E-C-C-R-I-N-E glands. So, in our next live discussion, I need you to explain to me what are eccrine glands. So, beneath the epidermis and the dermis layer of subcutaneous fat. This layer of fat cells protects and cushions larger blood vessels and neurons. It also insulates the muscle and internal organs from temperature changes. Otherwise, hypothermia is a high, we will have a high probability of dying from hypothermia. So the subcutaneous fat is very important layer in the skin. Now, these cells are connected to the muscles and bones by a layer of connective tissue. So this is it for today's session. It's the integumentary system, easy system, simple system, very important system. I hope you understood the lesson. Thank you very much. Goodbye.